But my son also wants to be an entrepreneur. And, he's been doing so many different things throughout the years. I taught them early on how to sell, how to talk to strangers. Strangers have everything you want. Strangers got everything you want. All right. But I told my son this morning, I said, have you ever thought about the fact that everybody in our house, including the two dogs, rely on me to bring in the bacon every single day in order to live the life that we live? He thought about it. He said, oh, yes, sir. I said, son, I'm a capitalist. I said, and there's many people in this world that demonize capitalism. And I said, I think these people have the wrong interpretation of what true capitalism is. I said, man, I turned nothing into a lot. Turned nothing into a lot. And I said, son, in entrepreneurship, you got to get up every single day with confidence, walking into the unknown. I said, and these fuckers around here that's demonizing capitalism, they demonize it as if you got some kind of magical God behind you just making sure that you become super successful. They have no idea what it takes to get up every single day and bust your ass in order to put food on the table, walking into the unknown. Entrepreneurship is literally you having the confidence to wake up every single day and walk out here in the world as if you know you're going to get a sale. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm so passionate about capitalism on an individual level, conscious capitalism. I'm talking about true individualism. Capitalism is the only hope for people that want to be free. Everybody around here talking all that free stuff. Well, I want to be free. Do you understand that socialism makes you less free? Capitalism makes you more free. I said, son, you got to know what you up against when you want to be an entrepreneur. Everybody tries to, some people try to glorify entrepreneurship. I said, but you got to have the confidence to wake up every single day and go for exactly what you want in this world. And there ain't no guarantees, son. I said, I get dressed every day walking out this house like there's a guarantee knowing there ain't one. I said, and you got to have some mental strength. This is what my knight in shining armor stands for. Going out here doing battle like you know you're going to win, but protecting ourselves at all costs. People only see the money. They only see the fucking watch, but they don't understand that we started off at the flea market, buying products from garage sales and then turning around and selling them at the flea market to make a profit. And that's the same thing that some of these hippie fuckers are doing. They don't even understand that even though I'm in a suit, I'm a hippie. I'm just a rich one. I said, so son, you're going to have a lot of people that misunderstand you as an entrepreneur. And these people out here in the world don't care whether you eat. And they damn sure don't want you to be rich. I say, so when you choose this path of entrepreneurship, please understand what you're getting yourself into. Because it ain't easy. You're going to lose a lot of sleep. You're going to lose a lot of money. You're going to lose a lot of friends. And you probably going to lose family along the way. Please understand what this entails, son. Because I'm encouraging you to go forward, but I want you to have the mental strength that it takes to actually make sure this shit comes true. I said, everybody will doubt you, but when you make it, everybody want a piece of your goddamn money. As if they did something to help you get it. Everybody want to take credit for your success, but nobody will take credit for your failure, son. This is the world that we live in. So when you do this thing called entrepreneurship, you make sure you do it from the heart. You make sure you do it from the soul. You make sure you do it your way. You wake up every single day and you give it your all. You give it 120%. And you're going to share your ideas with people that ain't going to understand it in the beginning. They only going to understand it when you pulling up in the Lambo, when you riding in them. They only going to understand it then. That's why I told my son, I said, listen, that's why I don't feel sorry for nobody. Because when I was at the bottom trying to encourage people to help me get it, they sat there and looked at me like I was crazy. Now I'm looking at them like they crazy. And still, there are no guarantees. I'm not immune to this. I said, son, it's the reason why the vast majority of these people out here that you see is the reason why the vast majority of them go out and get jobs, because it's more secure. It's more safe for them, because it ain't safe out here as an entrepreneur. So you sure you don't want a guaranteed paycheck? I said, son, entrepreneurship is about looking around, seeing what needs to be done, and doing it without anybody asking you to do it. And maybe you can make some profit in the middle. I want you to know the way I think, son. Because had I not taken the sacrifice that I took, then everybody would still be poor. We would all still be poor. Because I looked around and I saw that nobody in my family was going to change nothing. I looked around at the people that came before me and I said, all they done is complain and work for somebody else their whole damn life. And now I got to come in and change things. That's why I changed my life. And I said, son, nobody calls and checks on you to see how you're doing. You know, nobody calls on me. My son was puzzled because he knows I know a lot of people. I said, son, nobody calls me just to see how I'm doing. They call me because they want me to do something for them. Think about that. Every time my phone rings, son, it's somebody. Hey, Robbie, can you do something for me? Hey, Robbie, I got a question. They don't want to see me with one company, not to mention 3. I said, son, I'm telling you this because I want you to go. I want you to level up, but I want you to understand the mindset that you're going to have to take. And you're going to have to make sure that you're not distracted by anything, because there's a lot of distractions out here. And be careful who you call a friend. I said, if your friends are making little sly comments every time you talk about something, they laughing at it. I said, it might sound like a joke, but it ain't no joke. They don't want to see you get it. They don't believe in you like that. So you got to make a mental note of that. I said, son. I look back at my young boy. I said, you hear me, Caleb? You hear me? Yes, sir. I hear you. I said, shit ain't easy, boy. But when people see you winning, they're going to think you got some kind of fairy godmother giving it to you. And they're going to be like, hey, let me get some of that. It won't help you out one bit. Know what you up against, son. I said, but it's worth it because I chose this path. I said, well, you got to understand, ain't nobody forcing you to choose this path. If you choose this path, make sure you own every single bit of it, the highs and the lows. You know how much money I done lost getting here? How many L's I took getting here? But hey, baby, I had to have a couple of W's too. And I said, another thing you're going to have to go through, you're going to have to go through people that met you at a certain point in time, thinking that that's all you are. And every time you level up, you're going to challenge their perception of you. And they ain't going to like that too much. They might not consciously admit it, but they're going to do things and say things and behave in a certain way that let you know they're not comfortable with you doing it. Changing your life. I said, yes, son. So the clothes, the food we eat, that shit comes through me. Master yourself.